Well, well, well. Taking a look at the Bitcoin chart here today. We have the psychosis line at 61.6. Interesting. So I'm really expecting a move on Bitcoin down to this level. And if this level does not hold, then most likely we will see the bottom being around 53. So that being said, better hope it holds here. I would like for Bitcoin to get on with the bull market though. And I do want to point out that on Market Cipher on the 2-day, we do have a nice little green dot. So I'm really expecting this area right here to be the spot. 3-day, nice green dot pending. You can see the last time that we've had one of these. Nice move up. Another one, nice move up. So that's what I'm expecting. Another right here. And all these up here mean that they're over, sort of in the overbought area. So they sort of pop. And that one did. That one definitely did. So this one did not. So we'll just have to see. I'm really expecting Bitcoin to move up and at least touch the psychosis line, and we'll see what happens when it gets to there. But I want to get into something. I want to get into a special coin that looks horrible right now. And we got all of my attempts at psychosis lines on it. Some of them are working, some of them aren't. The chart's history is too early on TradingView for it to really work out. And so I can't wait for it to trade a little bit longer. So looking over at the 4-hour, we are still in the selling zone here. We need a little bit of buys and we could pump over into a buy signal. The 6-hour looks like it still has time. The 8-hour looks like it really has a lot more to go. It's painful, but oh, this is 12. There's a lot more to go. However, the chart's history is so little that you can't really trust it, along with a couple of other things. Pups token is on the cusp, on the edge of migrating to runes. So I can see some buying come in. If we see Bitcoin gain the support in this area here, which I've been waiting on for the last few days, if we could see Bitcoin gain support on this line here in this area, it would be perfect. That will be the catalyst to make every rune pump, because it seems to only pump when Bitcoin pumps. It's amazing. That being said, I hit up Mr. FarmerJoe and I asked him some questions, and it's quite a bit. But if you're curious on the future of Pups and you want to see it go further, what's going on here? What's our noises? Oh, we have a new moon. Interesting. That's generally bearish. We shall see. We'll see how it goes. Perfect timing for that. So that being said, I want to get into the questions that I asked Mr. FarmerJoe. It's quite a bit, and it's a little unorthodox. I kind of expected him to talk with me on it, but he's busy in the Hong Kong stuff, doing that crypto event. So the first question that I asked him was, what is your thoughts on BRC20 and the latest protocol runes, which seems to have a massive, or have had a massive popularity boost in the last few weeks since the halving? He said, achieved more clarity for the developers than BRC20 as it is under the Ordinal's umbrella indexer. Okay. So I think personally that runes are going to take over what BRC is doing. BRC20 may have its little place, something, but the runes protocol was designed to take it over. It is totally going to take it over. Do you see the runes protocol becoming the token standard for Bitcoin? What do you think will happen to BRC20? Historically, for fungibles on any chain, we migrate to a single token standard adopted across the chain. Runes seem to be the one that has the highest potential. BRC20 may prove out to have alternative use cases on layer 1 as a byproduct of this. See, exactly. I totally forgot about that question. So there you go. We're aligning on the same levels here, and you guys need to as well if you expect to make it, because runes is going to be something huge. So as I said, let's talk about Pups. What sparked the idea for the project? What were your initial goals when you started? I just got an alert for Pups on the 4-hour popping a green dot, so we might be seeing bullish action here soon. Going back to this, BRC20 came out, and being in the Opium Discord was very much a living meme, so it felt right the community would launch a meme coin itself. There was really no goal at the time, but to do something fun with the community, which I had a feeling would grow larger, and it did with Bitcoin Puppets, and that's very true. Turned out to be a very big project. I said, why do you think Pups had such a massive success, and what do you think caused it to become the spotlight for Bitcoin tokens? He said, Puppets have become the mascot of Bitcoin, which brought people from other chains to Bitcoin. Right community, art that just makes you smile and laugh, and the airdrop to Bitcoin Puppets that would give them 23% of the final supply. The rest was history. This is very true. The Puppets art is very unique. It's hilarious. And I think it aligns with a lot of people, the way they think in the degenerate form. So you would imagine that a person that's one of the degenerate gamblers like us would probably align in that way. It's pretty funny. I also asked, could you get into the technical aspects of migrating Pups token from BRC20 to the Runes protocol? Are there specific improvements or functionalities that this migration will unlock for your project? He said none. It's a meme coin with zero utility, but OPCat combined with Runes open doors for potential to do so much more. But there are no plans to add utility. It will simply be up to the community to do as they please with tokens on this chain. And that's very interesting that he said that. And a lot of people would say that this would make a coin useless, like completely useless. But if you go ahead and you look at like these other chains that have these meme coins, they don't do anything. You know, what gives that away? So really it comes down to why Bitcoin is superior in a sense to align in the same way. Is it's distributed without initial investors. Pups doesn't have any initial investors, so it's totally a free coin that can do whatever it wants. I could see it very well being the face of Bitcoin, along with the other coin Dog, which is sort of a forced face of Bitcoin. Pups was very popular before Dog was. So we'll see how it goes. But when that bull market hits, a rising tide raises all ships. Everything is going to explode. You guys got to understand that. And y'all should check my Twitter out. I go off on there. So the next one was, what future developments can holders of your coin and participants in the Pups project look forward to in the coming months? He said, the community will continue to grow. Social presence will expand, which may mean CEX listings. As far as Pups goes, dang. It's a pure meme that is currently viral, which means it may spread its way across Bitcoin, layer 2s, and other avenues. How do you engage with your community? And how has their feedback influenced your development of the project and migration process? I live for this space and the industry as a enjoyer, public builder, and trader, and have a good understanding of what the community wants to know by having a pulse on socials, Telegram, and news at all times, learning lessons. Don't provide dates, as technical challenges can frustrate your holders, but we move. Interesting. That's very valid. So coming as someone that's created 2 projects before, though they weren't successful in any way. I've had a few thousand people messing with it, but the Bitcoin Talk post I had got up to like 50,000 views, and I don't know, but it didn't really become much. And that's because each time was right at the bear market when I started it. Coming from that, he's not wrong. Setting dates does mess with people's heads. And with crypto, you do run into problems. We have a new protocol that launched. You want to make sure everything is perfect and everything is aligned and working correctly, because you don't want people to lose their money. So it's very interesting that he takes that approach and that he looks at it like that. How do you adapt your strategy and project development in response to changes in the cryptocurrency market? Are there recent trends or events that have significantly influenced your plans? He said, the migration to Solana was largely influenced by the lack of L2s on Bitcoin, and when they did arrive, they proved to be worse than Solana and not real layer 2s, but layer 1 sidechains. Huge believer in interconnectivity between Solana and Bitcoin, and they feel like a great fit for solving each other's problems. That's very true. At first, I was dogging the move over to Solana because, you know, you get nothing but JEETs there. And so I kind of felt like if we had nothing but JEETs like in the project, it's just going to sell off. It's never going to do anything. And besides, the last thing a whale wants to do is pump, you know, retail's bags. But holy shit, did I eat my words. That it worked out really well. And Pups is still up a lot. A lot. I mean, I bought Pups like less than a penny. Way less than a penny, dude. So it is up insane amounts. So that the Solana was a fantastic idea that I did not see. Given the successful migration of Zbit, could you share what the rough time frame is? This is what you guys have been waiting for the start of the Pups migration. What are the key milestones you're targeting in this process? Testing with real runes has already started. For anyone checking the chain, as soon as a few more tests conclude, we are ready to press go. 100% migration on the Bitcoin side is the goal. Future opportunities with Solana shall present themselves, is all I can say from now. So, right here. You see this? He said there was no future with Pups, but he leaked a little bit. I'm telling you guys. Pups has a lot planned. There's something planned. This much money does not go into something for no reason. Part of it was hype. Part of it was retail. But there was whales. There was people that bought it for a reason. Let's just say that. Is the migration of Pups going to utilize the same technical framework or website that was used for Zbit's migration? Are there any modifications or enhancements made to suit the specific need of Pups? He said yes. Increases to throughput. Additional work needed to be done to support Room Pups burn as well. And that's Room Pups is the NFT. As Pups, both BRC20 and ordinals within the burn claim function for the runes. So that's our last question on that. So he's just saying that they need to support the NFT burn, which if they've already done the thing on Zbit, it's not going to be that much different. It's just going to be the inscription for that. So we're extremely close. I could see this taking a different direction very soon. You know, with meme coins, price action on them are very scary. But when you have a direction and you're moving forward and you're working towards a direction, a common goal achieved, that's what allows a meme coin to be successful. That's what allows people to engage with it. As they see a direction, they see stepping forward. Definitely FarmerJoe is walking a direction and we are following it. Just understand that. With crypto at the moment, we just need Bitcoin to finally freaking get out of this rut of selling, which occurred from that war news about a month ago. And so once we achieve that, we'll then get the move. And definitely Runes Protocol will be boosted with it. I've been saying BRC20, DRC20, and LRC20, LTC20 on Litecoin is going to be the next big thing. It completely shits on everything. Eventually, we're going to have a Bitcoin proposal that will integrate smart contracts. It's only a matter of time. And you guys are early. You're super early. The bull run started back in January. You know, we're in May. We're in the sell in May and walk away time, which we may not see as sell in May. Wouldn't that be amazing? Back to the 3-day on Bitcoin. I really think that we're going to hit this line here and gain some traction. We have the buy occurring. With the new moon, we may see sideways for a little bit, couple weeks, and then take that move up. But I really feel like this is our spot. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you could, comment down below. If I post this on Twitter, please like and subscribe the video on YouTube. And follow me on Twitter as well. You can look at my incoherent rambling. Alright guys, I appreciate you. Take care.